Good morning, everyone. It looks like we are ready to start our beautiful Thursday morning. I will start by presenting myself. My name is NADIA NEICU from the Colorado International team under our beautiful SMD, recently green-jacketed Nina Cerescu. And let's start our morning with sharing. I will start with myself, and then we'll have everybody else. Just wanted to share with you guys that yesterday I helped a really young family, low 30s, to get protection for the first time. I'm still waiting for the approval, but I'm happy that younger families see the importance of being protected. And I did have one prospect and got him recruited, signed up for the exam. So just getting results. Now let's start with sharing. I'm happy to see my beautiful teammates' hands up. Thank you for your support. Natalia, go ahead.
Good morning, Team Victory. Good morning, Nadia. You look so beautiful and professional. I wanted to start by saying congratulations, Nadia. You've been in the business such a short period of time, and your results are inspiring. And I'm happy that you join our team, and together we're gonna do big things. Thank you for letting me share.
Yes, let's do that. Thank you, Natalia. So how about we have Marina from New York now?
Good morning, Nadia. Good morning. I love to see your face this morning. I was a little surprised. I'm very proud of you. I know you're very new, and I want to say that you're doing amazing. And you've got all the support. You got all of our support, and a great job on on finding a solution for everyone. I can't wait to see what you got there for us. I know it's gonna be great. From my side, I do have, I run some illustration from friends of mine from Illinois, and I'm waiting for their response on that. This week is all about follow-ups with people that, postponed, and hopefully, not hopefully, but I know there will be a lot of activity this week. Can't wait to see what you got for us. Good luck, and we are with you. Thank you for letting me share.
Great, Marina. Yes, follow-up is the key. We all have postponed appointments, but let's not give up on them. Let's have our Nina.
Good morning, Nadia. I'm so happy for you because I know it's not easy, and you're pushing yourself for growth in this business, and I know that, and I know how smart you are, and you're gonna be successful. I want to share that yesterday we as a team, and honestly, this week we've been to the office every day because it was freedom call, the green jacket, my birthday, the Wednesday meeting night, meeting at the office, and that's so amazing when we all of us we met there because someone has a new campaigner, someone has a new a client that needs help with policies, and. I did had Monday 3 clients, 3 appointments that I spoke with them. I just need to have time to do the illustrations and submit the applications. I know it's Easter for Christian Orthodox this Sunday, and everyone is busy, but that's not a excuse. We have to submit the policies this week, the most next week to be reflected in the system. So let's work this week, okay? I know we have to promote this month 3 new MDs, Marina Chernovka, we have Nadia, and we have Elena Andronik. So girls, work, okay? Congrats, Nadia, and I know that your Join on Share training is gonna be the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. Yes, let's work. No time off for us. So we have Carmencita next.
Okay, good morning, Team Victory. Good morning, everyone. Nadia, good morning. I just want to congratulate my sister Feli out of Murrieta, California, for recruiting her son and her daughter to be doing the business with her, and also applied for policies for her daughter, Michaela, and she is few points away for her getting her GX1. And also I want to thank everyone and with on my team that late last night, up to late last night, we are training with our coach Jovi and Raul. Thank you very much for being so patient with all of us. Thank you. That's all I want to share. Have a great day, everyone, and have a good training this morning. Thank you.
Carmencita, it is wonderful to have your family in your team. I don't have a sister, but I would love to have one. So that's great sharing. We have Jovi next.
Yes, this is Jovi from Troy, Michigan. Carmencita always beat me in sharing, but great job. I'm so proud of you and your team. She joined us 4 months ago, and she had 2 licenses in California. Her sisters from Murrieta and San Diego, Feli, did recruit the husband the other day, then the two kids, and she's doing her rollover. At the same time, she's trying to get, she had the protection for the daughter, and then we're working on the son pretty soon. And then the beauty of this business is, look, see, you bring a teammate, they joined you help them. I don't have to find any, I don't have to sell to anyone. You know what I'm saying? You're helping families. This is the beauty, and I just wanted to share that. And also I wanted to acknowledge the team. They were in our meeting yesterday in the office: Carmencita, Raul, and Sherry Hicks, so my green jacket, Josephine, I keep telling, I'm not gonna stop until we fill up that office in Troy, Michigan. Thank you.
That's wonderful, Jovi. We're getting our families protected first. That's the first step. So we have our beautiful Tatiana.
Good morning, Team Victory. Good morning, Nadia. To what you said about not having a sister, you have plenty in the office on a Wednesday. It's very loud in there. Um, so my team brought up to my attention that every morning when I do sharing, everyone is losing me. Like no one can hear what I'm saying. It's because I'm driving and I'm in a specific part of the road where the internet doesn't work. So I stopped today. I hope everyone can hear me. What I was sharing yesterday, and I think no one heard, on Tuesday after the Freedom Call, our team was so fired up with being pushed, and we understand Coach Swan's vision. We understand Coach Victor's vision when they push us to. I was telling our team, our coaches are pushing us to get better, yet we're complaining. They're pushing us to get this SIE securities license so no one can hold anything above us, and we are complaining. So after the Freedom Call, a good portion of our office actually signed up for the SIE. So I'm very excited about that. I didn't start studying yet, but I have the SIE exam, time. And also, I was talking to a prospect, to a couple, and what I realized with people that are, in their mind, they're already successful, right? So when you talk about this business and this opportunity to them, I think people are afraid to be seen at the bottom. People are afraid to start all over because of what everyone will say, and they'll show their weaknesses, right? So I realized with this couple, because they have a status, they have the money, they have a business. So now to be seen at the bottom starting something else, it was like an eye opener to me yesterday. So I'll have a different approach now. But thanks for letting me share. And Nadia, I'm looking forward to a training. I know you'll do amazing.
Thank you, Tatiana. Yes, we are growing. Getting our security license is another step. And starting from the beginning, it is actually courageous. So those people that do start, it shows that they have the means to start over and to learn new things. So we have next Dutch from Florida.
Hey Nadia, real quick share. So I got a 3 strike like rule, Lucy, that I use when you stand me up 3 times. I kind of get pissed off and I kind of like don't call you back. But yesterday I was like, you know what? Let me try this guy one more time. I actually happened to call him and he actually answered. He showed up at the office before the FEN meeting. He's seen Raquel's training. 30 minutes after I pulled him into the office and I did my little presentation. We can't judge people for what they're going through because he was going through some really bad stuff and he actually signed up. He's extremely interested in joining to change his life. He's coming with us to Orlando, and he's going to start his Join on Share, and he's really excited to be on. So you just got to be patient with people because we don't know what they're going through. So that's all I want to share. So that's my second recruit for the month, and I'm going to shoot for GX2. Thank you. Look forward to your training.
That's great, Dutch. So you need one more recruit this month. You still have plenty of time. Next, we have Diana from our Colorado team as well. Go ahead, Diana.
Good morning, everyone. So excited for your training, Nadia. What I shared at the beginning of the week is that after I spoke with some of our leaders, I decided to be more straightforward with people. So this week I was implementing that, and I was speaking with someone, sharing the campaign every single day. There's no way I will have no results after a week of keep going like that. And I started to feel more confident, empowered, and energized. So I wanted to share this energy with you, and hopefully everyone is gonna start to feel like that. I don't feel like pushy anymore. I feel like I'm giving people the opportunity to do a business, to raise themselves, and they cannot complain sometime in the future that they were not given this opportunity. And it works so far for me. Thank you for letting me share.
That's great, Diana. We love to see you like this. So let's keep going. Next, we have Bernicia. Hope I'm saying it right. Bernicia, unmute yourself.
Yeah, my name is Bernice Johnson. I'm with Team Strive. Stella is my SMD. I just wanted to share, I've been working on one of my coworkers for about 6 months and finally got her recruited yesterday. And today we're going to have an appointment to get her fast started. Thanks for letting me share.
That's great, Bernicia. So we don't give up on the first month. We keep trying until they say yes. So 6 months it took you. That's great. So we have Daniel next.
That was me. Good morning, Moldova from Romania. Yesterday I was able to schedule an event presentation at the Chamber for Romanian Trade and Industry, Romanian American Trade and Industry, and we're going to have the presentation next weekend in Spanish and English, not Romanian. For the Romanian part, we're working for May. Also, final two of my annuities funded in the last 2 days, about a $95,000 and a $32,000 one. And also, I am knee deep in studying for my SIE, which I have to pass definitely sooner than later. So we need to get this pushed for everybody. Hopefully, more and more people are studying for this. That's pretty much it. Thank you for letting me share.
That's great, Daniel. I know our community are the skeptic ones. They don't believe us at first, but California has a huge Romanian community. Bring them on board. We are minorities. So next we have who? We have Esther.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Quickly, I want to share that this weekend we're gonna have a big event for the Filipino American Association. We're setting up a booth, a table. So we're super excited with that, and also I'm so thankful for our freedom, flexibility, and our lifestyle and our purpose in this business, in this community. And quickly, I want to share that I'm so proud to our team, Teresa Ranza, Lourdes Owens, and Randy, and all of them. They are doing so great, and we're working on hard on our GX this month. Thank you for letting me share.
Yes, Esther, we're working hard on our GX. We have Natasha next from Chicago.
Hey, Nadia. Good morning, Team Victory. I'll be very quick. I have two Ukrainian, somebody referred to me, two clients with non-documented 2 years in US, and I offered them nationwide. They said, if you're gonna stay 5 years in US, we can do Trans-America like your friend, right? Because people who refer me, they're citizen. We have multiple options for them. There are also big business owner about the SAE exam. Yes, I talked to Nathan. Everybody should get the license, start with one, second, and third. Because why? I don't know if I'm gonna sell security, to be honest. I don't think so, because I have a very good market who wants safety, and we have fixed index annuity, we have IUL product, but I'm gonna take security just in case if they will blame on life insurance, they want a risk investment, you guys have a second chance to not lose them, right? If they want to lose money, it's okay. Come to me, baby. Okay. Yes, this is my story. You guys do whatever you think you want to do. But for me, I truly believe in financial education. My husband lost a lot of money in risk investment. I can tell them, but if they want it, at least you can keep them as a good credibility. That's why Swan is doing. I know a lot of leaders here, they've been 12, 15 years, they don't have security license, because you guys know we have very good platform, very good product. But apparently we don't want the freaking financial advisor to tell us we are bad. Okay? Now we're gonna be amazing, owning the whole licensing in the world. Okay, thank you.
That's great, Natasha. It's good we can have it all in one office. We are running out of time, so we'll stop at Marcella. We have next Stella.
All right. Hi, Nadia. Yes, apart from what Bernicia and Danny have shared, we have one Everest policy yesterday from our MD Cora, and also a rollover of 200,000 already submitted yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you, Stella. We have Viorica from Illinois, from Chicago.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Nadia, for letting me share. Actually, what I wanted to share with you guys all, with all the Victory team today, is not very exciting news from my part. So yesterday in our community, Moldova community, we lost a girl, a mom. She was only 36 years old, and she left behind a 3-year-old baby who will probably never remember his mom, which breaks my heart. But why I wanted to share this with you is because I met this person 3 years ago. I met her first time at one birthday party. And at one point, I raised a glass of wine and I sat in front of everybody, presented myself. I was like, and I didn't know anybody by then at that table. So I raised a glass and I said, here I am, my name is this, I'm doing this. And before everybody leaving that house, I shake their hands like, oh, have a good night. And don't forget, we have to meet and talk about this because I know it's something new from our community, for our community. And this specific lady smiled on my face and she was like, yes, I know. Okay, we know where to find you. And a month later, we find out she was diagnosed with cancer. And like I had did a little blame on myself, because why I didn't act faster, why I waited for her to get to me, why I didn't call her back, or why I didn't find her first on Facebook. And I felt so bad about that because I know the situation was very bad with her because she diagnosed it very late, let's say, but at least financially we never know, we could help her. So this is a reminder that we don't have to wait for people to call us. It's our responsibility to call them first, even though they think we are pushy, which I hear from a lot of people about me. Oh, you are too pushy, you are too. But then when this stuff happens, they come and thank you. Like, who knows what could happen in this situation? So thank you for letting me share, Nadia.
Yes, Verika, this is really, really sad for our community. It's better to be pushy than to be sorry. So we have Jude next.
Hello, I'm Jude Buno from Troy, Michigan. I just want to share three things. First, I'm so happy to report that my licensed teammate have been attending our in-person office training, and she's here in the call. And also, three of my high students that I applied in that program are getting scholarship one after the other. And the third one is I'm presenting a presentation today here at the office. So that's all.
That's great. Yes, team meetings are important, and we learn so much from one another. We have Marcela from Sunshine State.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for letting me share. And I agree with Viorica, and thank you for bringing this up. Actually, because I realized that also recently, like I was waiting for people to get back to me, or maybe they are not interested anymore, but people are so worried about their own life, about their own decisions. So they need somebody to guide them in all of that, because they overthink a lot, and we do that as well, if we're honest. So they think, oh, it's a lot of paperwork, or we are afraid they're gonna give them money right away. Like I have people ask me, I had several appointments this week. Oh, but we're not, I didn't, it's not signed, it's not, policy is not open yet. I'm like, no, it's just an illustration, like people need to have somebody to educate them. That's why I have friends advise, but it's been 10 years in the industry. They don't know what we are teaching here, what we are learning here. They're like, oh, you need to teach me on that. I didn't know this is how it actually works, because they work more in securities, for example. And I'm gonna get that eventually too, just to have more leverage and more proof, because people need that. Yeah, I spoke with another friend yesterday who still thinks insurance is a scam. And I'm like, I'm sorry if you got bad agents before, but this is what I'm doing right now. If you're opening something, you can open with somebody else if you want. But she's like, no, I trust you. I'm like, okay, yes, because she's living paycheck to paycheck. When I was thinking, oh, she's doing well because she said, I have money and I don't need that. But now I'm going to try to help her. But if not, I said, I hope nothing happens to you and your kids. And that's it. Thank you for letting me share, and looking forward to your training, Nadia.
Thank you, Marcela. Yes, we have to create urgency and show examples of the people that didn't have a chance to get themselves protected. I know it's not good to show that, but they need to see bad things happen and they're not waiting on anything. So thank you all. I will start sharing my presentation now. I decided to do join, own, share. Just because I am new to the business. I have been literally under 2 months, and it's important to know why we join, why we need to share, and why we need to own the product. So I'll start sharing my screen now. If team, please let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, just put it in presentation mode.
Okay, now. Okay, better, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
good.
Great. So about my journey, NADIA NEICU here from Colorado International Team. Just a quick story about my journey. I'm from Moldova. I continued my education in Romania and came to United States in 2008 to search for a better future. Here is where I met my husband, Kosti, in Florida, where I really had sometimes 3 jobs in the same hotel, doing front desk, restaurant, bartending at night, trying it to make it to work. In 2012, we moved to Colorado, and since then I have been in the car business where I've had long hours, pressure. You find it all in one business. Happy, sad, angry customers, just everything. So that's when I thought I was doing everything I thought was right. But you know, deep down you realize that the hustle, it's not enough. In 2013, our daughter was born. Then our son was born later in 2018. And the conflict that was was happening with our family, a full-time working mom, and it was not enough. So we had started our own family business with my husband, and running a family, it's I'm very proud of, but it's not easy as it looks from the outside. People see business owners and they think, oh, this is freedom. But the reality is it comes with a lot of pressure. We are always the first one there and the last one that leave at night. We carry the responsibility for everything, the bills, the customers, the results, the payroll, and the employees. Sometimes, you know, you make sure that everybody gets paid, but we didn't pay ourselves. So balancing business, family, raising kids, it's not easy. But we can't complain. So after being a business loan owner for so long, we really started to feel that something needs to be changed. You know, we felt like we were working hard, but we're not moving forward. So this is what my husband actually suggested, to start looking for something more, not to replace what we build, but to complement and to consolidate what we have. So that's when I found World System Builder. And I'm not walking from what we build. I just simply want to add something along with it on my terms with a bigger purpose. Because at the end of the day, we don't just want to work hard. We want our hard work to truly work for our families. So I'm calling it the aha moment, is what they never taught us. In school, not as an adult, not our families. No one really taught us how money really works. And the reality is most families are left guessing about their protection and retirement. We grow up learning how to work, but not how to manage money. And the decision is financial literacy is no longer an option, it is necessary. We insure everything, guys. We insure our cars, we insure our homes, we insure our businesses, but not our income or not our life. So on January 3rd, it happened for me, the shift. I went to Dallas, invited by Nina with curiosity, not fully understanding what was all this business about. What I saw there was real leadership, real families with real stories, and real education. So my transformation, I didn't wait. I came back, took action. By February 20, I was licensed in both life and health. So to join the opportunity, I decided that let's talk about it. This is a business with one of the lowest entry cost. It is affordable, low risk to start. I don't know, depending on what state, but it's around 100 to 150 to get on board. Second, you don't need experience. There's no experience required. You don't need a finance degree, master degree. Comprehensive training is provided. But most important is knowing the why. And this is where we all share our personal story, why we join and what we're trying to achieve here. Learning, financial education, financial freedom, flexibility, and building a legacy. For me, it's about freedom, flexibility, and building something for my family, and also learning something that I was never taught. Owning the products. This feels like protecting my own first, like the flight attendants in the plane, it's called the oxygen mask principle, when the flight attendant asks us to put the oxygen mask on ourselves first and then on the others around us. So before helping anyone else, I had to secure my family. And the result now is we have peace of mind. So I applied everything that we learned in the 2 short months, and now my family has protection over 2.5 millions, and that I have peace of mind, and that's something that we can't put a price on it. And I don't just want to talk about this. I live it. So we have trust. I use the same strategies for my own children and my family. It's my biggest priority. Ensuring them wasn't just a financial decision. It was an act of love. And we can confidently share something. You cannot share something that you don't believe in and you don't own. The WSB mission, what I realized in my journey, and families are not unprotected because they don't care. They are unprotected because no one showed them how. And that's where we all come in. We don't just offer products, we provide clarity and confidence, and we explain what our products are and why it's important for them to have it. And we have to share this because someone else shared it with us, and it's our duty and simple to just share it with others to protect their families. And I just call this the fantastic 4 steps. Reading Coach Swan books, he makes it so easy and so simple. And guys, it really is. Everything we actually do is very simple and structured. And we just need to keep it simple. Let's not complicate, add more than what we don't need. So first, we have to listen and know our client and to listen to their goals. Second is we have to understand the solution and the products, and we need to know what the right solution is for them and not to offer less or more. Third, we share education using our tools and materials, like Saving Your Future book. It's such a small book, and for 4 hours, anyone can read the book. And fourth is we continue learning ourselves and learning and mastering the financial concepts. And this is not complicated. It's just the system that we all need to understand and follow. No need to be perfect. It just allow ourselves to time to understand and to learn the product. I know Coach Son said, allow yourself 2 years to fully understand and know everything. And this is why we can't keep this to ourselves. I can't keep this to myself. At some point, you realize, now that we know this, we have to share, because the reality, most family are not prepared, not because they don't care, because no one ever taught them. Our duty is now that we know the rule of money, we have a moral obligation to share them. And our impact every time we share, we're helping a family avoid financial disaster and start a building legacy. So one key phrase that we should use is we educate, we don't sell. When you know better, you do better. And every conversation that we have can change really someone's future. Like Viorica was saying, she met this person that yesterday passed, 36 years old, and she had a conversation, but the person was not fully understanding what we're doing. And guess what? She was left unprotected. So also really important is to own the business. Here in W World System, you are your own boss. You work for yourself. But the beautiful part is we don't work by ourselves. We have a team. And this is where ownership comes in. You can be part-time or full-time. You're flexible to start part-time by keeping your current job for a year or two. No one forces you to go full-time right away. You have independence. You control your own schedule at your own pace of growth. Also, guys, we have training and mentorship. We have access to WFG, WSB training platforms. We have daily coaching, field training, and this is all with experienced leaders. We also have technology support, use of proprietary apps, digital platforms, and home office support, creating a best-in-class platform. Our product offering, ability to offer products from many different insurance financial company. I know recently we got this wheel on WSB that shows that we have endless solutions with over 180 providers, over 370 products. So we have it all, literally. This is where we share our growth. Financial literacy education, the focus is on sharing our knowledge, not just selling the products. Building a team, you can share this opportunity with others to build a team, which helps you scale your business. Leadership development, the share component focuses on mentoring others to become successful. Also, we can build a legacy. Here is where we mentioned the ability to create a last legacy for every family. And we have a great community, guys. We have a supportive, family-like culture of WSB, WFG. And at the end of the day, we share the education, we help families, and we build teams, because when you grow people, you grow your business. And at the end of the day, I want all of us to build a legacy. So our mission, and I know it's let's build together a stronger foundation. I know Coach Swan said hesitation becomes doubt. Doubt turns into fear, and fear leads to inaction. I just want to leave this with you. Do not hesitate. This is why don't wait to learn. Take your exam. Get in the field. People are waiting, even if they don't know that yet, that they're waiting for us. That's why we don't wait. We take action. Thank you all, guys. This was my training for today. And I am handing this to our closer today, which is Donna.
Hello, Nadia. That was such a great training. How long have you been in the business again?
Under
You
2
said you were
months.
new.
Under 2
Under
months.
2 months. And it was such a great presentation and with such conviction about JOS, right? Join, own, share. And it was comprehensive, also very succinct, very, I picked up a lot from it. I wish everyone who's new in this business would pick up on it very quickly. And I love that you closed with saying, do not hesitate, because I literally wrote in my notes as you were going through your training, do we hesitate? Like, how many of us, show of hands, how many of us hesitate to do a joint own share with our teammates? Especially if you're marketing director, or maybe even if you're new, you're just signed up, your trainer tells you, who are we going to talk to and share our financial education? Who among you hesitate to, to encourage your friends or family, to join on share? Thank you for your honesty, Susanna. Diana also. All right. All right. Marina also. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being honest, right? And I think, I really want to flesh this out. Why do we hesitate? Right? Why do we hesitate? I think one is we don't own ourselves. That's pretty obvious. If you don't own it, you can't convince anyone, you can't encourage anyone to own it. How would you, it's not, it's hypocritical, don't you guys think, right? We lack credibility, we lack integrity if we offer something that we do not own ourselves. I remember one time I went to a Filipino grocery store, and this lady was pushing this jasmine rice product on me. She's like, "Oh, it's really good, blah blah. You should try it." And I was intrigued actually. And I said, "Oh, did you try it? How was it?" And she's like, "No, I didn't." Did I buy the rice? Of course I did not, right? Why are you telling me it's good? It just made me think you're pushing it on me because you couldn't sell it, right? So that's number one. Obviously, we have to own ourselves. The second reason, which I think also, prevents us or hinders us from, from encouraging people to join own share, is that we don't really have proper protection. What do I mean by that, right? We know, for example, when we do our own dime, we know, for example, that we need at least 500,000, and we buy 100,000, for example, right? And that's well and good, right? If that's all you can afford, because I always tell my clients, my team members, or sometimes both, right? Is that there's, I want to start with how much you really need, right? And how much you can afford. But sometimes what you can afford is not what you're willing to pay, right? And so I flesh it out. I tell them, this is really what you can afford, based on your PFS, based on your looking at your numbers, etc. But you're telling me that you are not willing to pay for this at this time, right? As long as they know and it's clear, right? And of course, at the end of the day, we're all adults. We make our own decisions, right? And sometimes it's not just because they want to spend, their money or whatever. Sometimes they just also have, they feel a little bit uncomfortable because they do not have the proper education just yet, right? And so sometimes we don't understand our own PFS. We don't understand our own because we don't want our trainer to do it with us, not for us, with us. What do I mean by that? Your trainer it's not her job to tell you, oh, you're doing all things wrong, blah blah. It's not really about that, but really to help you facilitate and brainstorm, right? Because sometimes yourself and just run the numbers, because there might be things that you're missing out, and then with that you're not really able to again flesh out the numbers for your own PFS, and you don't understand it, you don't know what you truly need, right? And why do we not understand it? Again, I'm breaking it down, right? Why do we not understand it? One, because we have not gone to enough field training. That's a major reason. We have not gone to enough field training, so we don't understand what we should be looking at. Sometimes it's all theory, it's all numbers, it's just a paper, it's just a form you fill out, right? But if you're going to enough field training and you're listening to the different cases, different situations of people, it will also make you think of your own situation. I know that's what happened to us, right? For myself and Robbie, when we came back into the business back in September 2017, we already owned, because when we came back from the Philippines and we had to start from zero, from nothing, actually from negative, because we had credit card debts. After living in the Philippines for 2.5 years, we came back with debts, etc. Each of us only got $100,000, coverage, because being honest, that's all we could afford at that time. We had been back in the country for like 8 months at that point, and we were literally just starting. We don't have any mortgage, we don't have any kids, right? But still, $100,000 is actually super underinsured for both of us, because that's just one time of our salary. If one of us passes on, that's not good. That's just going to be like a year's worth of trying to recover from the financial loss, right? So we need to understand what our PFS really truly mean to us, the numbers that we have for ourselves, right? So that when we speak with people, and with our own team members we bring on board, we have conviction because we understand it for ourselves and we know that it's going to be good for them. Does that make sense? So that's number one. We don't have enough field training. We have not attended the workshops, or we've attended the workshops, but of course, because it's on Zoom, we were probably cooking while we were listening, or like taking care of other things in the household, right? I know, I've done it myself, right? And that's why I've gone through several workshops, because sometimes these things, right, you listen to it the first time, you probably, heard it, you listened to it, you kind of, bought into it, but you don't really understand it enough to repeat it and teach other people about it. Make sense, right? So we have not attended the workshops, or we have attended the workshops, but we have not really understood, right, the lessons from it. And then finally, because we don't attend meetings, right? We don't attend meetings, so we have not really heard enough stories, enough testimonials, like even just attending these calls and these ownership calls already, this couple of days, we've heard stories of people, who've lost their loved ones, right? One with proper protection, Alicia Cruz's friend, right? And Viorica's friend who did not have that protection. So we go to meetings, we go to enough trainings, etc. We hear all these stories that will build our conviction and our confidence, so that when we speak with people, we have integrity, we have credibility, because we ourselves understand, right? So I think that's join own share for me. And again, Nadia, I am so impressed. 2 months in the business, and you really fleshed it out, in a way that a lot of people, a lot of us, I think all of us understood, right? And so with that, have the conviction, have the belief that, we're doing great for people. This is service, for people, right? That we're doing, impacting so many families out there. And like I said, like I said yesterday, let us not conflict our personal or business goals with serving people, right? Because by serving people, serving families, we do hit our own personal and business goals, right? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Reminder, tomorrow, the time allotted for sharing is 10 minutes, right? And I will try my best to, also, work within the time allotted for me, so that we all can have the rest of the day working on our business, right? Prospecting, recruiting, inviting people, closing accounts. That's what matters most, because that's the way we impact families out there. Have a great day, everybody, and be blessed and be a blessing to others.